props. Nate kind of let me down on my best gift, but we're in this for the long haul. Welcome, everyone. I believe I've met almost everyone, but if I haven't, in case I missed you, I'm Jim Parker, Kylie and Sydney's father, Diane's husband, and father of the bride. And it is my distinct honor and privilege to be able to deliver the last toast of the evening, and hopefully get through this, because those of you that know us know that we're extremely emotional and passionate people, the Parkers. So I don't want to set anybody's expectations too high, because it's not going to be pretty. It's probably going to be painful, not for all of you, but for me. This is my baby. I'd like to start by acknowledging some people tonight that have had significant contributions to tonight's festivities. Settlers Creek, Chris, Elizabeth, this entire staff. You guys did a masterful job. This place is beautiful. Thank you. Food is awesome. This venue. Something you guys probably didn't know is we were planning on holding this event at our house, which would have been fine, but it probably would have been a net neutral, because Diane and I would have been divorced, Kylie and Sydney would have got married, so it would have been an even. Thank you for taking the stress out of our life. Second of all, Connor White. Something you guys don't know about Connor is I've known Connor longer than I've known Kylie. Connor and Jackson Sumner were the closest I've ever had to sons before tonight. So 26 years ago, Connor, I remember your dad and I having a cigar and talking about how excited he was to have twins. Super proud of you, super proud of the career you've chosen, the man you've become. I told you I'm not going to get through this. I haven't even got to my warm-up yet. I'm still on page 1. But thank you, Connor. Love you. Proud of you. Next, I'd like to thank the bridesmaids and groomsmen. I've known Chels. Come on. I've known some of you for your entire lives, some of you just for a few years, but I know how much Kylie loves you, and you guys love Kylie. Wow. This is the bridesmaids. I know you guys love each other. Thank you for all being here. I appreciate all you guys. Groomsmen. Wow. Thursday night, all of you know me, know that I'm an early to bed guy, but Thursday night, I had the pleasure of spending Thursday night with all these guys. They kept me up till 1 in the morning, which is way out of my wheelhouse. But I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys, as Isaac said, Japan, Germany, all over the United States. You guys have flown in. I know how much Isaac loves you guys, how much you mean to him, how much he means to you guys. So we appreciate you guys making your way to Coeur d'Alene. You always have a home here. Even if Kylie and Isaac aren't here, you got a home at my cabin anytime you guys want to come. So you're welcome. And lastly, the obvious is thank you for serving and protecting our country, because you guys are getting it done. Isaac's family, big family. Thank you for investing the time and resources to come to North Idaho for this celebration. I've gotten to know a lot of you and spent time with you guys, and we appreciate you guys all making it to Coeur d'Alene. The best part of Isaac's giant family is that it's a whole new customer base for Parker Toyota, Parker Subaru. So, call me. It's an untapped market down there in Denver. Really. Kenan, Meredith, Brian, and Grant. Super excited to have all you guys as family. I've never had a son, let alone a son and 2 brothers. I think Kenan and Meredith and Diane and I's 56 years of combined marriage, hopefully has laid a good foundation for the kids to follow. I believe that our families have similar beliefs and values, and hopefully we've provided a vision and groundwork for a long and beautiful marriage. There's an old saying that it takes a village to raise a child, and tonight we're lucky enough to have two separate villages that have come together to celebrate the raising of these two children. Through a chance spring break meeting, an Idaho potato duffel bag, and destiny has brought us all together. If you're here tonight, you've had an impact on raising these children into the beautiful adults that they have become. And we're grateful for your contribution, big and small. Isaac. When I asked Isaac and Kylie if I got the chance to speak tonight, they said absolutely. So I said, what can I talk about? What can't I talk about? How long do I get? And Isaac's immediate response was, no boundaries. I said, no boundaries? He said, no boundaries. I go, what about time? He goes, no time limits. I go, are you sure, Isaac? And he said, yes. So Isaac, here we go. There's a couple of things you probably already know about Kylie. And since the ceremony's over, I'm not taking her back. But there's a couple of things I'd like to reiterate. One, Kylie has never picked up a thing in her entire life. Two, Kylie's mother has done everything for her entire life. Three, Kylie has never washed a car, mowed the lawn, or cleaned her bedroom. One thing, however, that she did do when she was a freshman in high school was make a checklist. We were on spring break in Daytona Beach, Florida. Kylie, Lizzie, Haley Jackson, Sid, Diane, and I. It was the night before Diane's birthday, so Kylie would have been 14. We're sitting up one night, and Kylie and the girls were making a cake for Diane's birthday because it was the next day. And Kylie and Lizzie got on the subject of what the perfect boy would look like. So me being a dad, I'm listening. And finally we all go to bed because they were making a written checklist. So they put it in writing. So the next morning, being a dad and doing what dads do, I got up and I got the list. Thinking, someday, I'm gonna use this list. Someday is here. So Kylie, 10 years ago, rough and dirty, you made the boy checklist. I don't know if you remember this or not, and Isaac, you've never seen this obviously, but for 10 years I've been holding this and waiting for this opportunity. So let me give you a quick rundown of what Kylie thought when she was 14 of what her next suitor and the man of her dreams would be. Nice smile, toned body, six-pack in parentheses. Taller than me, not much acne. Pretty eyes, flowery or cute hair. Smells comforting. Attractive face, athletic, a liked person, wants to have fun, an observer, outgoing/funny, gets along with my family and friends, trustable, lets me hang with my guy friends, dresses stylish, smart, good teeth, makes me a priority, and last but not least on the boy checklist was doesn't party a lot. Last year, there were three significant events, Ike, that really cemented my belief that you were the right one for my daughter. First, the April proposal at the Biltmore Hotel in Colorado Springs, where thankfully you included Diane and I and Kenneth and Meredith watch and witness the proposal to Kylie. Watching Tucker and Hunter and Kenton sprint around hiding GoPros and taking videos of the whole event was something I'll never forget. Second event was the Air Force graduation in May. Super special, something I'll never, ever, ever forget. And then the third was our Snake River trip in July, where you, my father, and a few of my buddies interrogated you for 3 straight days on a boat when you had no chance to get away. You performed admirably, and all my buddies gave you the thumbs up. As a father, Ike, all we want is someone to love and protect our daughters, as I have, and believe with all my heart that you will do that. People always ask, what do you think of Isaac? When they got engaged, of course. And my response is, if I had to pick the guy for Kylie, I'd pick Isaac. With one small exception. If he were a wrestler instead of a soccer player, he'd be the perfect guy. Ike, I'm excited to have not only one son, but a son and 2 brothers. Welcome to the family. We love you. Okay, Bri, this is where it gets real. I wrote this letter to Kylie. Whoa. KP, where do I begin? First of all, I can't believe it's July 7th and you're getting married. I've been waiting for this day for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. And sure, it's sad losing a daughter, but I'm super excited to be gaining a son and 2 brothers. Sorry, Meredith, but I think I got the better end of the deal. Let me use my glasses. You would think 24 plus years would be enough time to prepare for this day, but apparently it's not. As I've watched you grow and mature into the beautiful woman you've become, there are so many memories that come to mind. Chubby cheeks, Kia dog, T-ball, Miss Kimmy's, first day at Fernan, soccer games, broken arm, softball games, basketball games, KGSA, crush, first day at Lakes Middle School, cabin trips with all your friends, first day of high school, travel ball, summer ball, state championships won, state championships lost, football games, CHS graduation, decision making, college decisions, spring break, Gonzaga road trips, first job, second job, road trip to the Springs, moving to Denver, moving to Boston. These are the easy ones to remember, hundreds more that we don't have time for, but the one thing that remains constant throughout your life is your infectious smile. Even when we would discipline you as a youngster, or even when you were striking out in the state championship game looking, you still had that big, gorgeous smile that could light up the room, court, or any field you were on. And reflecting back over these 24 years, there are the tangible things that I've always tried to provide to you. A car, gas, phone, a computer, more money for clothes than you probably deserved, not missing any of your games, room and board, and a college education. But more importantly, there were the intangible things that I hope I gave you, like decision-making, support, advice, encouragement, belief in you, work ethic, people over profit, never letting you down, always think of others before yourself, and lastly, unconditional love. What you may or may not know is what you've given me. Not many sleepless nights, no worries about whether or not you are making the right decisions. Encouragement, understanding, love, always saying thank you. You are a great friend and mostly you inspired me to be a better dad. I can honestly say I would not be the man I am today without you, and I am grateful to be your dad. If I could have one wish, it would be to turn back the clock 25 years and do it all again. And I wouldn't change a thing. I love you. I'm super excited about you and Ike's future. And I love you both. So with that being said, wow. I'd like everyone to stand, please, and grab their margarita glass, raise a toast. To Kylie and Isaac, make every day count. Make every day real. Make every day special. I love you both. That's all I got. I'm out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a nice round of applause.